Hi.
So it's San
Hello,
Diego.
everyone.
Pride is in June.
We are live.
We're extra gay in San Diego because we take 2 months for Pride.
No, I thought I tried to figure this out because so I thought I figured this out before because Pride is always in July. And why I always think I could be wrong, but it's like everyone does it in June. So July is just even more celebrating it, and then we're celebrating it
because
here.
there's nothing
So
else to
it's
celebrate in
long.
July.
In proper San Diego fashion, we got the after party.
It's true.
Yeah, there you go.
We got the Pride after party. What up,
We got
everybody?
the after party. We got Comic-Con. Like that. It's a whole
Come down
thing.
to the beach. It's real gay.
Alrighty.
Have a gay old time.
Do I have to say anything?
Well, we were talking about Pride.
Yeah. I want to go. I have to find out what weekend it is because I forgot already.
Probably find it out soon.
Yeah. I know it's not next week. It's
Watching
usually the
Leland
middle.
just like ponder the corner. What corner is he listening to?
Scott, I'm glad you said that because I got the friend request from this other account. I was just like,
oh no, I got duped. I gotta go unfriend somebody real quick.
Yeah, I looked at it just like, this doesn't seem right.
I thought maybe he was like doing a second thing for a reason that I didn't understand. I don't need to ask questions if my friends are trying to be enterprising. That's why I fell for
Bex.
Bex, yeah. When Beck was like, I'm gonna make shirts, I'm like,
yeah.
So this seems possible.
Oh, I fell for Bex hard. I even gave that motherfucker my phone number.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
You fool!
No.
Yeah.
Steph,
I don't think real Beck has my phone number.
Beck was like, "Hey, we should talk." I was like, "I mean, you can text me." I was like, "I don't give
I'm
a
still
shit."
trying to get onto the Twitch thing because I realized I didn't have that
Steph,
open.
these are the reasons why we keep taking those cybersecurity awareness classes.
Dude, I had to take one recently, and
Scott, I think it's down. I think they may have taken it down.
Let me
I
see
couldn't
if I still
find it
have the
either.
request. I do not.
I
have
didn't
the
even get a request.
It's gone.
Okay.
I had to take. I took one, I think, in September, and I thought it was interesting because the one of the videos on it had Zazie Beetz and what's his name from Friends?
Chandler.
He's
no,
dead.
not Chandler. Not
Ross?
Chandler.
Ross.
Ross, yeah, Ross.
Did he have black
It
hair?
was Ross
The
and
Schwimmer?
Zazie Beetz.
Yeah, that's
And
for sure.
Ross was like a CEO, and Zazie Beetz was just there talking to like the boss, and he started offering her to do favors, and I was like, this shit is wild to watch in the office.
Like,
It was just like on the big screen, and I was like, this
famous
is
people are doing this now?
inappropriate.
Oh, it's always been a thing.
What?
famous
There-
people have been doing like these.
Oh,
these
Oh yeah, there's a real for AOL
I could actually show you this video.
AOL
I'll
online.
post it in
Yeah.
the chat.
Was Jennifer Aniston and Chandler from Friends playing Chandler and
David-
Rachel?
Oh,
No,
Chandler,
that was
sorry,
Matthew
that's
Perry.
Matthew Perry, yeah.
They were playing their characters on Friends, teaching each other how to go on the internet.
Was it
all
security?
right, that I get. That I
Yeah.
get. But like a sexual harassment video?
Yeah.
I mean, if the money's
Sexual-
right, what do you care?
I
You know
mean,
what
if it's Zazie
Harass-
Beetz,
Yeah.
I mean,
Zazie
She can harass me all day. Okay.
Yeah. It's called hashtag That's Harassment, The Boss, featuring Zazie Beetz and David Schwimmer. I'll post it.
Ross
in
makes
Pod
sense
Talk.
for sexual harassment. I also
Wow.
see it
yeah.
like he seemed like a nice person, but it won't be on purpose. It'll be completely accidental,
Accidental.
but he won't know it.
That's a
Oh.
weird. That's a weird choice to take a role like that. Like you don't need that money. Neither one of them need that money.
you don't know their lives.
You know what it is? I think it's
Well, for
for
the tax
the
break.
message.
You're right. I guess I
I
don't.
think it's the
Um,
message.
I think the last 3
crazy
seasons
thing
of
to be
Friends,
looking
those
at.
guys got paid $1 million an episode at 26 episodes a year. I think they're good.
I saw-
Ross spent all his money on dinosaur bones.
I saw a Chevy commercial like semi recently, and John Cena was doing the voiceover. Like,
That motherfucker
John
will do
Cinnamon roll.
anything.
He
though.
will kind of do anything, and that's kind of what I love about him right now.
Are you kidding? Have you seen that trailer for that movie with him and Idris Elba?
Oh, I can't wait.
That-
Heads of
That
state.
looks like so much fun.
Take my
Dude,
money.
John Cena is the
Oh.
president somehow.
Give me
Idris
10 of
Elba-
them, please.
Yeah, dude, I
This is the
cannot
new
wait.
Fast and Furious. I want it.
I think it's an Amazon movie, so it's like, oh great, I don't
Yeah,
have to
it
leave the
is,
house.
yeah.
This is great. This is perfect.
You know,
I
hold
can't
on.
wait for that.
Let me.
And then I
confirm.
can't wait for Gerard Butler and the Eagle is Fallen, London's Fallen crossover. And then all three of them are together.
Because
Are you? I can't. I think it's tomorrow, or it's. Oh, it might be tomorrow. I know. Old Guard 2 pops up. Oh, Uma
Yeah.
Thurman versus Charlize Theron.
I
Fuck.
still need to watch The Old Guard. I haven't watched it yet.
Did you watch
It's
their
good.
Yeah.
their
I've been wanting to, I
Hot
haven't
Wings
watched it.
challenge they did?
No, not
Anybody
yet.
watch
I've
those?
only seen clips,
yet.
and I saw Charlize
Oh.
scream at Uma to eat the wing.
That woman kept calling her bitch the whole time. I was like, this woman is. She's already my favorite, but I'm like even
That
more
sounds
now. Like she was like, this bitch needs to eat a wing. I was like, fuck yeah. She was like, eat the fucking wing, bitch. Yeah, it was wild. Uma took the thing like a champ. Like there was not much. She only had to eat one wing, and even she was like, ooh, that's a little hot. Or Charlize was like, okay, I think my bra is sweating.
That's funny. Aw.
Aquafina is the VP. Oh, you just made me want to give it actual money by going to a theater now. It's like-
Yeah.
I have not seen that movie with her and John Cena, but
it's fantastic.
I've seen enough to know like that looks like
Oh,
a
the
really
jackpot
fun
one?
Saturday
Yeah,
Sunday
jackpot.
watch.
It's
It's
fun.
on my list.
Like
It's
that one
real
looks the
stupid, but
most
it's
fun to
fun.
watch in the daytime.
Yeah, yeah. And Shang-Chi is the bad guy.
Perfect.
Love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds
Love
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd
It
also
was,
come around on Aquafina in general. I'm kind of down for her wherever she's at.
what the fuck was
Last thing I saw
Yeah,
her in
I
was
lost
Black Mirror.
Oh, she did an episode of
Yeah.
Black Mirror?
Hotel Reverie.
Hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
No, that's what I was gonna
which
say,
is the newest
yeah.
season's Junipero. That's what that episode is.
Yeah.
Got it. That's what
Dude,
Scott
I
brought it up.
cried.
Did anyone watch the Running Man trailer this morning?
I did.
No.
No.
It's Jackpot.
Is that
I
basically
was
what
like,
Jackpot
it's
is?
just Jackpot. Yeah, it's pretty much what Jackpot is, but not as
Yeah.
funny.
Running Man starring Glenn
Nice.
Powell, handsome man, small mouth.
Yeah. No, it looks great. I mean, I love the Running Man, but it is clearly they're doing the book, and they are not remaking the Schwarzenegger movie.
Good choice.
Yes, I was aware of
I was
that
like,
much.
it's fine because the Schwarzenegger movie lives on its own. Is like, hey, we kind of read the book. This one looks like they actually read the book. I was like, that's cool. I'm good with either one of these, but it did look a lot like Jackpot though, with a lot of over the top action, but like not as much funny. Oh damn, calling Glenn Powell out.
Wow.
I mean, Hollywood is really
Well-
trying to make him a thing.
I think
Yeah.
he's a
They
thing.
are.
He's a thing, but he isn't his own thing yet. You know?
yeah,
He's
he hasn't
the thing
reached.
that they wanted him to.
He hasn't reached a self-sustaining status.
He
He
hasn't.
fought 2 tornadoes.
Yeah, but you don't see Glenn Powell
He's a
is
nice man.
character. It's just
Yeah, he's not Glenn Powell.
movie
in
starring Glenn
blank.
Powell.
Glenn Powell is tornado. Look, I just
That
remember
was
when
fun.
I went and saw Twisters in the movie. I was sitting next to Shane, and there was two homosexuals on my left, and then there was a two lady couple in front of us. And when he comes out wearing the white shirt,
Yeah.
the 2 gay guys next to me were like, "Oh my god!" And then and the 2 ladies go, "Woo!" And even Shane goes, "Fuck!" I was like, "Yeah." Everybody likes Glenn Powell. The man looks good in a white shirt. Like it is sort of raining. You see
Yeah.
his nipples. It was just like, it was like
Maverick wasn't pretty good. It is a perfect movie.
Maverick's pretty fucking good. To
Maverick
the
is a
point where I was
perfect
like,
movie, Anthony. You can fuck
Maverick's
right
a
off.
perfect movie. To the point where I'm like,
Did
I
you
don't.
watch it yet?
I was like,
I didn't
I,
care to watch. Oh, you did. Okay.
they're making a 3rd one, and I was like, ooh.
Oh no, don't do that.
I was like, I'm okay.
We don't
There's
need
nothing
another.
Yeah.
left there.
We're fine.
You managed to find a small nugget when you dug to the bottom of the barrel and you made a movie. There is nothing left. You
They
did a fucking Star Wars.
they asked the writer director. They were like, "Was it hard to crack 3?" He goes, "Oh no, that script is done. We're ready to go." I was like, "Oh, okay, great. That's not cool."
So it's the movie where Maverick dies. That's what, like, where else can they go?
That motherfucker.
But is anyone else
he
in
don't
the-
die in his movies?
He does. Is there anyone else in the Maverick movie made strong enough to carry forward or to
Yes.
even finish that movie?
Miles Teller's
Yeah.
there.
Who?
Miles
Oh.
Teller.
Little Goose? You think
Yeah.
Little Goose's character was strong enough by the end of Maverick to carry another movie?
I mean, it's going to be Goose
It's
and
a
Glenn
team.
Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
can see
I don't
that.
think
Glenn Powell, Miles Teller, Katie O'Brien, fucking Lewis Pullman. That's a solid team of
And
people they
then
could put together.
You keep Tom Cruise, and he's just the commander now. He's
Yeah.
no longer flying.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
he
that's
does
not
one
gonna
last
happen.
mission, then he
Yes.
dies. Like that's
He's
it.
one last mission. He's too old for this shit, but he's gonna do one last mission.
In his tight jean pants.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
she's not wrong.
Yeah.
So Steph and I did watch a movie yesterday.
Yeah.
I watched it over the weekend. I watched it again with Steph yesterday. That movie was K-pop Demon Hunters, and that movie fucking rocks. I love it so much.
Very good.
I didn't know that was a movie. I thought that was a series.
It is a movie.
No, it's a one and
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
Right
straight.
on.
It was a really fun time. I really enjoyed that.
Hit us with a little synopsis.
Right there in the title,
K-pop.
K-pop Demon Hunters. That's like they're K-pop artists, and they are also demon hunters.
Yeah.
So in a very like Josie and the Pussycats or a what's that fucking shark? Like
Jabberjaw?
band Jabberjaw, like traveling band also solves mysteries.
Yeah, so they are
Yeah.
a K-pop group. They are the best in the world, and their whole thing is they're part of a long line of demon hunters where they're also songstresses, and through the power
Ooh,
of
it's ladies?
yes, and through
Huh?
the power of song, they are able to create this barrier that keeps all the demons at bay.
Yeah.
So of course, plot happens, and the barriers getting weakened, and it's up to them to find a way to fix it. I'm being very vague.
Down the road.
Do they have to like write a new song
No, not
to
to
strengthen the barrier?
well, yes and no, because you know they're able to create this barrier by invoking feelings out of their fans. So
Yeah.
by creating a song that really lifts up their fans, it'll help strengthen the barrier in that way.
Anthony, would you ever ask the Hex Girls how they do their magic? Don't ask questions, man. Shut the fuck up and just sit there.
Don't ask how the Hex Girls do their
Don't-
magic.
don't
Just
ask
accept that it's real.
Yeah, man, just come on, man.
Yeah, but also
Liked it. It
caveat:
was very hype.
it is like listed or marked as a kids movie because I mean it's for
Is
all
it-
audiences. It's
Cartoon.
rated
Is it live action or anime?
animated.
Animated.
Sony
Oh, okay.
Pictures animation.
Oh, okay.
The Spider-Verse
so it's not-
team.
Yeah.
Oh, is this what they were doing instead of finishing Spider-Verse?
Yes.
I don't know. They did a great job. The art's really
Like
good.
if you look at it, it's like yeah, you could tell it's Spider-Verse people. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's in English.
yeah.
Oh, I thought this was like a Japanese
No,
movie, the
it's
way you
in
guys,
English,
or a
but
Korean
then
movie. I really
there's
thought I liked the way you guys were talking about it.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
it's purely in English. They
They
do
just talk a
say
lot
some
about that
Korean
shit.
words because it takes
Yeah,
place
they
in
do
Korea.
say
sure.
some
Yeah,
Korean,
yeah.
and then it'll show a little bit of like Korean culture,
And it's
which I think
very
is
much
cool.
about
Yeah.
K-pop. Like
Yeah,
Cool. We've
but
been
I'm
watching.
also. Oh, go on.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Because I don't listen to much K-pop.
I don't listen
Like,
to K-pop.
I'll hear a few songs, but I really enjoyed it.
I really
And
liked
to
it.
be quite honest, before we got on the podcast, I was playing it again from the start while I was waiting. Because it's just, I don't know, it's good
I was listening
music.
to the soundtrack.
Yeah,
How
it's
much
pretty good.
K-pop do you guys listen to?
Don't
None.
Like near none. That
Yeah.
lightly surprises me.
well, like there was a time where I was deep into J-pop and J-rock.
Oh,
I
not
listened to
even
K-pop a
funny.
little bit a couple years back when Blackpink was like the thing.
Mhm.
But then I just kind of fell off because I just listen to other things. Like I don't not like
Sure.
K-pop. It's just that it's not my preferred genre to listen to.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Like,
because I'm
especially,
not. Oh, go on.
I was gonna say, like, just especially because Jordan is so pop centric and diverse in what he listens to, I'd have thought he'd have like a pinky in the J-pop world or K-pop.
No.
Like any
Well,
any
I mean,
of the,
yeah.
A
It literally
pinky?
just dropped Blackpink. Like
I know who Baby Metal is doesn't mean like I'm into black
Oh, I
metal.
know who Baby Metal is. I told my coworker about
Japanese
that today.
Or
rock band.
Yeah.
Japanese metal.
Yeah, and they're called baby metal because it's led by 3 very, very young Japanese girls who sound like Japanese girls, but they're backed by heavy metal, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's
fun.
hardcore. They are hardcore.
Like you should watch a video of a baby metal concert. It's so insane.
I don't know if I'd ever. If they were opening for someone that I really wanted to, I'd be hyped for it. I don't know if I would spend money on baby metal specifically.
I think I'd go to one show at least. Just I want to go to a K-pop show now after watching K-pop Demon Hunters because I want to know how hype
They're
are these
fucking hype.
concerts.
Oh no, they're real hype.
Yeah, that's why
I've got friends. I've got friends who are into the K-pop band.
Yeah,
Who
the male or female
male
BTS.
BTS, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And like I've heard enough to be like that sounds like an experience unique unto itself.
Yeah.
Mark with the Chinese food, Chinese music joke.
That was a solid joke, though.
It is a solid joke.
I was like, oh, I got that one.
Catch Mark at the Ice Palace in Pasadena at some point. Doing jokes just like that.
And wearing Joe Hendry shirts because Scottish.
Oh. Does Scotland have a saying? I wrote a
Mark,
hand symbol.
Mark, do you have any any Scottish heritage in you?
It's just like, I don't know.
But yes, I
Yeah,
recommend
go-
K-pop Demon Hunters. It's a good
Right
time.
on. Right on.
Yeah.
We've been watching because I've been the Great Food Truck Race because I enjoy this terrible reality show about people who cook on food trucks, and
Takes a special
they
skill.
have these 3. There's a team right now called Bow Boys. Bow Bay.
That sounds
It's
familiar.
Balbays?
It's Bow Bay. It's a bow truck, and it's
Love
these
it.
2 white guys and a Korean dude,
Okay.
and
There's still a Korean there. It's okay.
there's still one.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Bao Bays, that's it. And they have yet to cook bao once. They've done little bao because it takes so long for them to cook the bao that they never have time to make it to start the challenge. Anyway, that's the whole thing. But so they weren't doing very well in this one challenge, and basically a group of teenage girls walked by and they saw the Korean guy and they were like, oh. And the guy that like the barker that's kind of like bring people was just like, hey, you guys like K-pop? Look at this guy. Want our bao? It's like, and they sold out. Like, it's like because this Korean guy, he was like, he looked kind of like a K-pop star. He's really kind of cute, and all these girls were like, "Hi, oh my god, like I love bao, yeah, $25, no problem." It's like,
Yeah.
I have Daddy's credit card. No, it's just like, and they end up winning that challenge. I was like, damn.
It was good for them.
Yeah, no, good for that. No, this is
respect the
not a
hustle.
judgment. This is not a judgment. This is like the only thing I can bring to Korean K-pop talk.
You should watch it too, Leland. I'm very curious to see how you would react to it.
Honestly, I because people have talked about it in the store. I thought it was a foreign film the way that everyone was talking about it. So I was like, I'm not watching a foreign film. So it's like, I'm not that deep. I've sat through a few of them, and subtitles were really hard for me to focus
Don't
on.
need
Oh,
subtitles.
yeah.
All in
No,
English.
just like in general, I'm just like, I have a real hard time.
Yeah, but if the
I've
dub
enjoyed
is
some
good, it
foreign
can
film.
take you out. So
What's
I
that?
understand.
Yeah, no, that's
If
true.
the dub is not good,
Yeah.
it can take you out. That's why, like, I get it.
I've
There.
never heard a dub so bad I went to subtitles.
Really?
There's some anime
I don't know. Jordan explained it to me because like there are some animes that I'll watch in dub because I get lazy to like read the subtitles sometimes.
Yeah.
But like when it's in
Ugh.
English sometimes there's not as much feeling.
Yes, there's some
As
dubs where
it
they
is
just cannot
when-
capture
Yeah.
the nuance.
Like
Totally agree.
like I'll switch and I'll
Yeah.
be like, you know what? This seemed much sadder when I had the other thing on it. I was like, oh man, this hurts. And
I
then
mean, but I have
English
trouble
is
when
like,
it's like I'm watching like Star Wars or Star Trek and they're doing an alien language and the universal translator broken. And
Oh,
I'm
it's
always just
just
like, oh
the-
god damn it! I gotta say, I don't want to
yeah,
read.
I get that. No, that's fair.
Although
No, the greatest thing ever was in The Hunt for Red October, where they zoomed in on Sean Connery's lips, speaking Russian, and they zoomed out and he was speaking English. I was like, great, do this for every fucking movie. It's like,
I do like when they make a clever like transfer like that.
I love
like-
that Tarantino ripped it the fuck off for Inglourious Bastard. He's like, no, that was the best transition ever. Almost steal it. It's like good.
there's a show called, I want to say it's Warrior. It takes place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's the AMC show, right?
Yes, the MC
Yeah,
show starring Andrew Koji.
yeah. I've heard of
So
that.
good.
Yeah.
The show starts, they're all speaking Japanese, and then Chinese, and then they just mid sentence switch to English, all in English the rest of the way. It's just like fucking perfect. We understand they're speaking
yeah.
Chinese to each other.
Yeah.
Now switch it to English.
Did you just say is Shogun in their native language? Does anyone watch Shogun?
I have
It's
not
on my
watched
list.
Shogun.
I
I've heard
really want to
nothing but
watch
great
it. I've
things.
heard great
I've heard it's
things.
fantastic. I mean, I have to assume it's probably the kind of the same thing. They probably speak in
Yeah.
Japanese. Japanese, right? Shogun.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
I thought Andrew
Um,
Koji's character was Japanese in Warrior because
Rob says it's Japanese. Okay, cool. Oh, it got canceled? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I guess I don't know
Warrior
about that.
Warrior got canceled.
Oh, okay.
Shogun's coming back for a second season, and everyone's confused at why that's happening because there's no second book. So, like,
Oh, got it. Fun. No, my trainer fucking loved it. He wouldn't shut up about it for like 6 weeks.
They go
Every time I
forward.
came in,
I
he
heard nothing but
remember.
good
was
things.
like on the bench
Yeah.
press. He's like, "You watch Shogun yet, man? I'm just trying to lift weights. It's 8 a.m. Like I just like
He just wants to
Trying to
talk
wait,
Bring
bro.
your
to
deep
you.
critiques to me here.
that motherfucker. Get this shit. He went to Hawaii for the weekend for a wedding, so I assumed he would not be in on Monday. So I was like, I'm gonna sleep in on Monday, which is for me means like 7. But I took a gummy the night before because I was like, I haven't slept in a while, so let me try and sleep. That motherfucker woke me up at 8 a.m. and was like, am I going to see you in 30 minutes? I was like, well, I guess I am fucking now. I was like, God damn it.
Oh,
I was like, I was asleep, man. Like, I haven't slept for 4 days and I was finally asleep. And you woke me up and be like, we need you to come in and like hit the bag. I was like, yeah, fuck off. I told him, too, I'm like, you're not getting prime Leland. You're getting 50% at best. And that's what it was.
No
there was
warrior,
no
Leland.
Oh no, there was no warrior about it. I didn't move a lot. There was not a lot of cardio happening. I hit the bag, but there was no
Water boy
bouncing on
Leland.
my end. I was just like, yep, we're here. Great.
Tap tap.
He's like, you need to do better. I'm just like, fuck off. You woke me up.
this was
Like, I
supposed to be
paid
my
for this
day off.
service. Yeah, I was like, God damn it, man. But the thing is, I was actually asleep, and I think I would have made it like 9, and it didn't happen.
oh,
Oh, bummer.
I can't even do that.
Oh, I can't. You're looking at 4 hours of sleep currently as is.
Yeah, I.
And this hit. So let's fucking go.
Oh, yay! That sounds fun.
Oh, there's a Jordan, this is for you only because these two don't drink the scotch or whiskey. The guy that came into the store that bought me in 2020 the Macallan, which at the time I did
Oh.
not know was Scottish.
Yes, that's what it is. The Macallan.
Right there in the
That was
middle.
the one.
Well, yeah, but that was
Rated
before. But yes, but that was before I cared.
Yeah.
Because in my mind,
And now
I was
you
Italian, and now I'm not, so I don't fucking care.
I heard you
So-
doing limoncello instead of.
I'm just like, hey.
Love me, lemon.
So, I was telling him about going to the store buying the what am I drinking? Fuck.
Scotch?
No, I
Blue
don't know
Label?
what Brett.
Johnny Walker?
That Johnny Walker. I was
Johnny
telling him like I said, yeah, there was like the red, the green, and he cut me off. He goes, if it isn't blue, don't bother buying it. I was like, I hear you, but I
Oh.
can't afford blue, so I bought black. And he goes, black's acceptable. He goes, but don't do the red. He goes,
Yeah, don't
he
do
goes, red is for average people. I was like, damn.
I've tried the red label. Not for me.
He goes, green's okay, but it's it's not for everybody. It was like, got it.
Red is
It's
for
a specific
mixing.
flavor.
Yeah, and that's what it said on the website, that red is for mixing, and I kind of thought, like, mixing what? Like,
Coke.
Drinks.
Yeah, put Coke in it. Put in a Four Horsemen.
you know, oh, I don't know what that is, but okay, for 1A,
Johnny
Four
Jack.
Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Was it Johnny, Jack,
Johnny, Jack.
Jameson.
Jose.
Jameson, and Jose? Yeah. And then
What the fuck?
and
Why
then-
would you do that?
and then there's the Four Horsemen
fuck
go
up.
hunting.
Yeah.
So
What is that?
Johnny, Jack, fuck, I'm Jose,
Jose Cuervo.
What is it?
Jameson.
Glowing hunting.
Jameson, and Wild Turkey.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
When you really want to delete a night ahead of time, yeah.
Oh
Four
man,
Horsemen.
I've seen people fucked up on Wild Turkey.
Oh,
It's sad.
no,
You're just
this
like,
said-
oh no.
It's
I've never
three-
drank Wild Turkey. I
Neither
have
have I.
spit fire with it though.
Three wise men,
What is-
right, Steph?
Yeah,
You were-
three
yeah, you were-
wise
Three
men.
wise men
Battle?
is Johnny, Jack, and Jameson.
It's Johnny, Jack, Jim Beam, Wild Turkey.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
is no
which-
Cuervo in there?
Which one's that?
Jim, Jack, Johnny,
This
and
one-
Jose.
This is three wise men go hunting. It's
Three
Johnny
wise
men.
Walker
Three.
Scotch,
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels
Johnny-
whiskey,
Johnny,
Jim
Johnny,
Beam
Johnny
bourbon,
Cash.
and Wild Turkey bourbon.
Yeah, yeah. Three wise men makes sense.
All
But
right,
there's
yeah.
also Four Horsemen
A
go hunting.
tequila in there does
Um,
seem like
Or
inviting a fight to the party.
Jim, Jack, Johnny, and Jose. Yeah, Jim, Jack, Johnny, Jose.
Yeah.
That's Four Horsemen, and then Four Horsemen go hunting is with Wild Turkey.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Four Horsemen is yeah. That's right.
I
The
will say,
tequila
like,
is the one
I-
that scares me the most in there.
yeah,
That's the one that
I
makes you
And
pass out.
whiskey fucks me up.
like
Whiskey gets me in trouble.
You know, I used to feel the way about tequila. Like, tequila was never my friend. I was really angry at tequila because of a real bad night in college. And for like 20 years, I was like, fuck tequila. And then I started to like, me and tequila met up for coffee and we kind of started having a good time. And like, me and tequila get along pretty good these days. It's, vodka's still a whore. Like, vodka can go fuck
Oh.
itself. Like, I am not good with the vodka.
Vodka's everyone's best friend, though.
It's not. Comrade, not for me. No, I'm just like, nah, I'm
True,
good.
he has
I'll-
no
I'll-
Russian in him.
No Russian. No, fuck that. KGB vodka. No, thank you. If it's not in like a mule, I'm not interested.
Um,
Yeah,
You can get a whiskey mule.
Whiskey Mule.
it just doesn't feel like it's the same.
It
It's
doesn't.
better.
Mm. I've had a couple
My
different
wife
mules.
used to make
and-
it out of her truck, like because she drank so much she couldn't get out of her car, or she literally made it in the engine. Like, I'm confused by the statement. It's like,
No,
that's
like,
the
from the
Robert's
back
wife was in
seat.
prison for a couple years, and so
from her trunk. That is some East County shit right there, and I don't even know where Rob you're from, but that's some East County energy that I've ever heard. It's like-
Steph, what are you looking up?
I had to look up what was the name of the tequila by Bryan Cranston.
Oh,
And,
Dos Hombres.
yeah, I had to
East
look
County
because when I went to
represent.
Bevmo earlier, I was looking at all the little shot glasses because that's the easiest way for me to try things. Is like if I find a little shot glass of it, that way I could be like,
Oh,
oh,
yes,
okay,
yes,
that's,
yes.
that's what I want. Because them bottles are expensive.
Damn,
I
Bob.
tried.
Them bottles are expensive.
Yeah,
Jeff.
I tried to.
Have you? This is for you and me. I don't see these two doing it, but you and me would totally do this.
Okay.
The booze balls. Have you done those yet?
Oh, the buzz balls.
I've
Buzz
drank
balls.
more buzz
use
balls than
these?
Steph has in her life.
Really?
They're
I really honestly,
disgusting.
they're trash, but I
wait,
enjoy
let me
them for
tell
what they
you.
are. Like,
Because I was gonna grab one today because one of my coworkers was always just like the blue ones are bomb,
what an
right? And I was
experience.
like, okay. And I was gonna buy one because I was at Bevmo and I was like, they always talk about the blue ones. So I was looking at the blue ones and I was reading it and I think it said like electric lemonade or just some kind of like mix. And I was like looking at it and I was like, huh, a buzz ball for maybe $3. And I was like, I wonder how fucked up I would be. And I was like,
You?
nah, I don't need it. And then I got the little Seagram. So I was like, okay, I'll just have that
I'll
instead.
be honest, Jordan, because I kind of consider you you're one of my classier friends, so I give you a lot of respect on that. But you will low class it in a heartbeat. Like
Yeah.
I
grew up poor.
it is, so it's I like because I love and respect you in the sense that like no, we'll go to a fancy ass meal and you'll be like, no, Anthony, there's better salads out there. But then you'll also turn around and be like, oh no, the cheesy gordita crunch. Fuck yeah. But so like I would never look at
But
you
we're pre-gaming with Mad Dog 2020.
I would never think that you would be into the
That's
buzzball situation. So
Lyman.
that I feel is a compliment to you, but also like, damn, welcome to the shit party. Like,
Look, I'm not into them, but I will. I have tried it. I will
Like,
drink
if it's
anything that's in front
there-
of me. Honestly,
look, I
Like,
have a
if it's
couple
there,
probably
you'll
in the
try it.
refrigerator right now, and I don't think I'll drink them anytime soon. But I'm not mad
It's-
at them.
It's Jordan, anything for a bit, Bear Pollock.
Yeah.
So that's a lot for the Twitter handle.
They have
It was too big, so he had to just go Jordan is a bear.
Giggity.
they have the tiny buzz balls, and then they have the
the big
biggies,
ones.
which
Yeah.
is the big.
I've
Oh,
only
yeah.
seen like
Ball,
the
yeah.
big
It's big,
small
like,
ones.
it's
Anthony,
as big as
it's like
the-
yeah, it's gigantic, and it's only
Yeah.
like $6.
That's not a lot. I think
You know
it's the sugar in them that will fuck you up.
Oh,
Yeah.
so much sugar. So
I feel
much
that
sugar.
probably still falls within my rule of not drinking alcohol out of a plastic container.
You know,
I mean,
Oh, those
I mean,
always
it's
fuck
definitely
you
sugar
up.
in
In a
plastic
plastic container.
look,
It
some
will
people had
fuck you up.
issues in their 20s before. It's fine.
Hey, listen, I made sweet and sour sauce out of a lemon tree in the backyard of a dude's grandma's house and threw up all over the pool. I've been there.
And you went into a random person's van to get a back massage
That was
in a
sober.
Walmart parking lot.
No,
That
I
was
guess
a
I didn't
massage.
realize
He was being taught how to stretch properly. It's weirder than a massage.
You know what? I remember a little more about this story every time it comes up.
Oh, do you?
I
Okay.
do. I just kind of remembered a little more. This
Like,
did for
I would-
sure happen. This
I
is
would be
not
so
a bit.
mad. I'd be so mad if you lied to me like 20 years ago whenever this happened. And I've been holding on to this like, hey, you want to know what fucking Anthony did once? That's so stupid.
That's your
Like,
go-to? That one?
No,
Probably the
usually
desert.
the desert is the go-to. I don't bring it
desert
up
one, I
often,
think of
but
it.
if there ever is a conversation that begins, hey, has any of your friends done anything incredibly stupid? It's typically like one or two right there on like it's in the chamber. Like
Wait, how many do you have?
What do you mean?
For me, like how many stupid stories about me do you have?
well, it's not
Oh,
really
just
a
those are the two.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
It's fine with
for
me.
me. It's not a stupid story. It's just if someone had to get helicoptered out, I think of you because that right? Did you get helicoptered?
Yeah, that's how we
out?
got out.
Yeah, that's what I
I didn't
remember.
know that.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Did I?
You were
That's part of
fucking there, okay? You were there when it happened.
I
You for
wasn't
sure
there.
heard about the helicopter.
I mean, no, I would never have gotten lost in the desert, so I wasn't there.
Eat shit.
I was, a
Doesn't
boy,
want
I was a
to.
Boy Scout. I know what the fuck to do. It's like,
We had a Boy Scout and he didn't.
clearly, he didn't pay
You didn't
attention.
pay attention.
There's no moss. I don't know.
I
where
learned
there's
stuff
no moss.
from Beverly Hills. What do you call that?
Beverly Hills.
What a thrill, Beverly Hills. What a thrill.
What was
I
that
don't watch
movie?
that again.
Where was that movie?
Huh?
Starring the guy from Home Alone who was one of the wet bandits, but he was a camp counselor. Well, he was pretending to be a camp counselor, and he was out in the
Daniel
wilderness.
Stern.
He was out. Daniel Stern was out with a bunch of kids pretending to be a camp counselor.
Oh, Bushwhacked?
Bushwhacked. Yes. I have not thought of that movie in goddamn years.
I don't even. Can I see
I
what this
don't
looks
even-
like?
I don't even know what that is. Are you sure it's? You know what? In my mind, I saw the poster of Gone Fishing with Joe Pesci and Danny Glover, and that's why I was thrown off. I was like, "Are you sure it's Daniel Stern?" No, it's like,
I've seen this poster, but I've never watched it.
apparently, I didn't realize. Apparently, Joe Pesci lives in Burbank, and
Huh.
people would see him like all the time at the Robux getting smoothies.
Nice.
Like,
There's a line.
because it's by
Vitamin
the
C.
because it's by the big FX. It's by the big FedEx. So people
Yeah.
would have to drop off. They're like, I think I just saw Joe Pesci. I was like, he probably did. What were you gonna say, Steph?
No, I said there's a line in K-pop Demon Hunters that made me laugh, and I don't know if that was actually what if it was referencing.
Robux,
But like
Robux. Yeah.
they go over one of the girls who's like a rapper, and they're like, yeah, she's from the States. She's from a place called Burbank, USA. And I was like, Burbank?
So funny.
Yeah, I started dying, and I was like, that's really
shit.
funny.
Yeah.
That is
Burbank.
very
Yeah.
funny.
We're really hard up here.
Hood as
Yeah,
fuck.
it was funny.
Can I say real quick?
We kick all our homeless out, move to North Hollywood. We are deep in the dirt.
Can I say real quick? I would love to see Joe Pesci in something. Like,
I mean, he occasionally works. He's retired. Like, he's good.
I know. It's
Yeah.
just like he's such a specific flavor of actor that I feel like I don't think we have anymore. And I always enjoyed Joe Pesci. I've always been a Joe Pesci fan.
I always forget who he is, Joe.
He was the guy from My
Oh.
Cousin Vinny.
Yeah, well, what if they did My Cousin Vinny too, or something? You know?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't
come
know
on,
if I needed
someone's
My
gotta-
Cousin-
Someone's got a fucking script out there trying to make it happen.
He was in Moonwalker. He was
Yes,
the
that
bad
is
guy.
also technically true.
He had that weird, like,
My movie for
Oh,
him,
he
is
had
Evil
Top Gun or
Weapon
something?
4.
with Up, yeah.
That's right.
We watched the other night the 14-minute clip from Moonwalker for the Smooth Criminal video.
Yeah.
And goddamn, I love it. But I always forget that
The
they
slow
do
part?
that like weird 2 minutes where they stop in the middle, and you're like, huh, yeah, what is happening here? Like, yeah, and you're
They're
just oh, and
That's
it's like
No, that's their moment, like in what is it?
Yeah.
That's their moment, like in what's the movie with Michael B. Jordan. That's their
Sinners.
moment.
Yeah, there's a sinner's moment.
That's their
Wakanda.
sinners moment where they're feeling the vibe.
no, I get it, but like it cuts the song.
It does, but
For
then
2 minutes of silence.
But
But when it
after-
comes back, though,
they fucking hit
goes
they hit the
fucking
dance
hard.
moves so hard. Like,
'Cause
oh
right
my
after
god,
right after that is when they do the they did the
they
lean,
do the lean.
and you're just
Yeah.
like, worth the wait.
Yeah,
God damn, do I love the lean? The lean is everything. Fuck the moonwalk. The lean is so much better for me. It's like-
but
I mean,
the only problem is that the lean requires more equipment.
Yeah.
it does, yeah. But man, we were watching the other night. I was laughing my ass off because he was just like, "Oh, Eddie, are you okay?" And they were like, "Yeah." It's just like, what is happening here?
Okay, are you okay? Are you okay, Eddie? Oh my god!
And it just blows your dick off.
Or when they fucking, and I always think, wait, I've forgotten when the guys come behind him and he
When
doesn't
he
even
shoots
look.
a man
He
and sends
shoots
to the shadow realm.
He just goes
Yeah.
boom.
He just flies back and turns
I-
into a chalk
Yeah, he's like,
outline.
oh.
I should rewatch that.
Oh, you should.
It's a
Yeah,
good time.
recently.
It's such a good time. We watched
one
it
we
in Vegas
revive-
during EDC.
Just to
Yeah, we
revive
did.
the
Watch,
references.
the one we watched was like an HD version where you're just like, oh,
Yeah, because
shit.
they re-uploaded that stuff like 5
Yeah.
years ago. Like,
Here's
Yeah.
this wild
They
that
did
we were.
the 8K version. It just got clearer and clearer, and I was like, "Oh
That's
man,
real.
You can
you can
see-
start
you
seeing the
can
see-
blurs.
Yeah,
you can
it's
see the
nuts.
black underneath the white. That's how good it was. Like, but like we tried to watch the Janet Jackson "If" video a couple months back, and there is no high definition quality of that
oh, I don't."
that we
no,
could
I know.
find. And the one that was on there, I was like, it looks like this was filmed through a potato. I remember this video being great. I would like
Sounds
to see
like
this
it.
video again in the glory that it deserves. And it was like so fuzzy. I was like, I can't watch this. And this was like on the official Janet YouTube. I was like, you don't have a good version of this? Like, it really threw me off.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
haven't
about.
yet.
You don't know the "If" video, man?
No.
Let me see.
Oh, Jesus
Google.
Christ.
I've never
dude,
been a
that's-
big Janet Jackson fan.
No, sure,
though.
sure. But like,
Like,
this
it's kind of
video's
Rhythm Nation, and that's the beginning and end of it.
Nah, man, this video's hot. Like, it's hot.
I haven't seen this video. If
Oh, y'all need to watch this video, man. Like, when the guitar solo kicks up, these doors burst open and all these red curtains that are like 80 feet long come blowing in the wind. And this bitch walks out wearing nothing but like bones and a black leotard. And it's hot. Like, it's fucking hot. Like, she doesn't move. She grabs the dude's crotch. It's great. The video's hot. Y'all need to watch that later.
Is that ringing any bells over there for
Nope.
y'all?
I've never
You
seen
guys
it.
catching it?
I need to.
Oh, man.
I've
She
seen
did
the
check this
still,
out.
but I've never seen.
Oh man, she did it live on the VMAs that year, and it was fucking phenomenal.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a HD version of apparently of that performance.
I'll have to find that. I'll do real quick before we move on. I'll do Scottish Corner. So this week I decided to devote Scottish Corner to bands from Scotland that I didn't know were from Scotland. So today I decided to listen to Franz Ferdinand because they're Scottish.
Never listened to
Ooh.
Franz Ferdinand?
that's
I know
fun.
the one song.
Dude,
Float on.
Hold on.
Float on.
So I would have to listen to them again because first roll through was not great. I was like, all right, I see what you're doing. I don't know if I'm into it. Maybe I'm not in the zone today to listen to this. But like to me, they felt like a very elevated version of like 60s psychedelic rock. Like I got a lot of Doors vibes from them. And I was
What
like,
song
oh,
do I like?
I was like, okay, this is cool.
By Franz
But
Ferdinand.
we
Take me out.
that's the one. That's the only one I know.
Yeah, that one. That's a
but
good song.
we watched there was a clip online because it was Scott put in the chat. What was the big BBC concert over the weekend? There was a giant BBC festival over the weekend, and Glastonbury. Yeah. Huge, like fucking. This crowd was gigantic. And Franz Ferdinand came out, and they brought up Peter Capaldi, and he sang "Take Me Out" with them. And I was like, "Oh, that's right, he was in a band, so like this makes sense."
And
But it
he's
was
Scottish,
awesome to
too.
yeah, and he's Scottish. So I was like, "Oh, this is great to watch the Doctor up here doing this thing."
Fun.
And then at work today, I put it on in the background of the concert, and fucking Alanis came out and fucking killed it. She didn't even need to sing "Ironic," y'all. She just started it and then stepped back, and the crowd finished
Went
pretty
nuts.
much the whole song. And I was like, "This is the best way to get a paycheck." You did a
cool.
song that is so well known that no, she was like, she'd pipe in occasionally. Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
that's pretty great because you think of like she really has a brief point where she is like musically on top, and it is so iconic. It is so encapsulating an age and also timeless at the same time that like she just sits back and is just the you ought to know woman, and she's also kind of fucking hilarious.
Oh, she's great.
Like, she's also kind of great. She picks her things well.
Two things. 30 years this year that Jagged Little Pill came out. That hurt.
Damn.
That hurt a lot because I was like, that thing ruled my fucking summer. Like that was just like fuck. And then also 30 years Tragic Kingdom, which also hurt a little bit too. I was like, God damn it. It's like I'm fucking old. But
You were big, no doubt, Gwen
Oh,
Stefani. When
God
when we met in that late 90s,
Me?
early millennium. Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, no.
You were
No
a
Doubt
big
was
No
like
Doubt
my
Gwen
shit.
Stefani.
I was like, you can play trumpets with a guitar? Who knew? Then I found out she's a fucking Republican, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Sure.
I like your music, but I don't
live
necessarily
long
like
enough to
you.
see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the second thing, I was when I was working in the 1 hour photo booth at Kmart.
With Robin
was
Williams. What?
Yes, I was Robin Williams. Look, did I always hope for nudity to come across the thing? 100%.
Is that what that movie's
How
about?
often did it happen?
No, that's just me. How often did it happen? Quite a lot. Enough that you were like, all right. No, my manager
You
came in
become
when I said,
desensitized to it.
we had a cover. We did have a cover because my manager came in once and she was like, what is that? I was like, I think that's a dick. And she goes, it's a big black cock. We're just gonna put the cover over there. I was like, but my coworker at the time, she was like, hey, I got an extra ticket. Do you want to go see a concert over the weekend? We both have Saturday off. I was like, yeah, sure. So we drove up to Irvine. Like, I didn't know. She goes, we're gonna go see a woman. She goes, I'm a huge fan of this chick. I was like, sure. Who is she? She goes, oh, her name is Tori Amos. I was like, I don't know who that is. I said, who's the other? I was like, who's on the other bill? And she goes, oh, it's Alanis Morissette. I was like, okay, well, I know that bitch. I like her. So we went there to hear. I don't know how big this stadium was or this outdoor venue was. So let's just like 10,000 people because that seems like appropriate. But like to hear 10 to 15,000 women scream, "When I scratch my nails down your back, I hope you feel it." That was powerful on a level that I have still not gotten back. Like I was just like, oh, these are all hurt people. I was like, men are bad. And by the end of it, I didn't know who the fuck Tori Amos is, but that bitch played 2 pianos at one time, and she like made humping sounds on the microphone. I was like, I'm in.
Two things. One, dick pic Polaroids is fucking crazy.
Oh,
I love that band. That band is great.
Oh no, there was so much gross. Like people just fucking, and you're just like, okay, you got to turn it in, right? Like, or did you forget it was on the beginning of the roll?
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
And 2, Alanis Morissette will always be God to me.
She is God. Yeah. Honestly, there are 3 people I think of as God as far as celebrities when
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman, Alanis Morissette, and Whoopi Goldberg.
When did Whoopi play God?
Whoopi played God in a Muppet movie.
Oh, gotcha.
No, I saw Muppet Treasure Island for the first time last night.
What did you think?
How'd that go?
I haven't seen that in very.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. How was it without the singing?
Oh, I saw it with the singing.
No, I know. But if you would have
not
walked
a
up the
singing
singing,
version I could have watched?
no. But I know you don't like songs, so like I was like,
Listen, Treasure Planet was better.
Treasure Planet doesn't have Tim Curry.
Oh, the new Muppet to the cast?
Wasn't he always a Muppet? He just
Sort
needs
of.
he just needs a movie.
Like, everyone else is a person. Everyone else is an actor. That child is a little Muppet-esque. I don't think children should sound like that. But regardless, still a child. Tim Curry is playing to the back row from the first scene that he's in.
Tim Curry.
And yeah, I mean, yes, Tim Curry is the closest thing we'll have maybe to a living Muppet in our lifetime. But it does kind of pull like a distraction in general. It was fun. Taryn and I have been watching, like, we call them foundation movies, like from our childhood.
Yeah.
We've been going back and forth watching, like, this is a pivotal film that is important to, like, me and my development or my family or something like that. I showed her Spaceballs and we watched Muppet Treasure Island. So yeah, I never done it because I've never been the biggest Muppet fan. I respect their work.
It's one of the biggest faults I have with you.
Listen,
surprising.
Has been for years.
Listen, I don't want to live in a world where all my food is sentient.
I think that's fair. Honestly.
I forget the food is sentient. Like, it really, when you stop and think about it, you go, oh.
It makes it weird when the cabbages and the tomatoes are all singing along. I eat that. I mean, not the cabbage, and sometimes tomatoes, but still, regardless, that's not important. It is in my sauce.
It's in your sauce, which is what I call which was what I call your blood.
Also true. Yes, Jordan.
Did you guys see the thing? Would you give up kissing for the rest of your life, or would you give up sauce for the rest of your life?
Kissing.
Define sauce.
All sauce. Doesn't matter.
Dip.
Sauce.
Is ketchup a sauce?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marinara, sauce. Pizza sauce,
Yeah, clearly.
sauce.
Alfredo, sauce. Cheese, sauce.
What? Wait.
You eat
I'm
cheese
sorry,
by
I'm
yourself,
not
but not
kissing.
cheese sauce.
Nacho
I like
cheese.
sauces. I'm not kissing.
Nacho cheese is cheese
Nacho
sauce.
cheese sauce. Yes, nacho
So
cheese sauce. Melted cheese, not sauce.
No, but nacho cheese is sauce.
Sure, nacho cheese is a sauce. I'll agree to
Yes,
that.
yeah,
I'll agree.
I'm not
No
kissing
sauce
anymore.
or
I
no
already said
kissing
this.
for the rest of your life.
By kissing. No one go take my sauces.
Yeah.
Well, how would you not
Hey,
kiss? You
no
think-
more ranch.
Is eating not your lips kissing the sauce?
I don't know how you eat sauce, but no.
Are you sucking it like it's through a straw?
I'm not sucking it on purpose. It's just like if you're eating something and it kind of slurps and you slurp up the sauce, then
I don't know why.
you've never had a bite where you had to be like a little sip because you're about to lose what's falling off your bite.
Scott, we will.
What's your question?
When Steph, baby, I'm gonna be honest. When you asked that question, my first visual thought, because I'm a little tipsy, is that you took a carrot. I don't know why.
No.
And you took a carrot and you dipped it in like ranch or blue cheese and just smeared it all over your lips like lipstick. And that was my first thought.
That's not what I mean.
Oh, I know that's not what you mean. You were like, would you fuck me? I'd eat me with a spoon.
You've never like took a bite into a chili dog and the sauce is falling off the side of the hot dog and you're just like you just sip up the sauce.
Oh yeah, no, we got where you were going. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Guys, I'm a really good kisser.
It's really hard.
I just don't know how
What's
you're
an
not
Australian kiss. Is that when you hit the woman first?
Oh no.
No, it's when you kiss down under. Why was that not the first place you went?
Seriously.
Yes, I was confused because I take it
That's for
literally
an
where I'm just
off-topic
like,
conversation.
how would I not have sauce and then how would you give up kissing? Like, how would you give that up?
You just don't have the
don't
ability.
get sauce.
Yeah, but some food requires the sauce.
Well,
No, you don't get
You
it.
chose kissing. You
It's
don't get
not-
sauce.
Spaghetti is like, oh great, now I just have
You can't.
noodles.
You can't. Yes, you just eat noodles now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
just-
Italian down in front.
I'm so
If you
confused.
melt butter on noodles, sauce?
You're a child.
If it becomes a
butter
sauce,
noodles is
you
really
cannot have
good.
it.
Okay.
No butter, bro.
Ramen. Sauce?
That's a liquid.
That's a broth.
Ooh,
That's a
there's a,
soup. Yeah,
sauce that they
broth.
could put
Yeah.
on it.
No more eel
sauce.
sauce, baby. No more oyster sauce.
Fine with me.
Oh man, your ramen must taste like shit.
I'm just confused because I just don't see how.
Steph,
Like-
it's a hypothetical.
I know, but you know me.
You're good. You're good.
I tend to think in extremes where I'm just like, I just don't know
But-
how you wouldn't kiss something.
But that's the
It doesn't make
extreme.
sense to
No
me.
sauce, period, or no kissing, period. That's the extremes.
Well, I love kissing, but like, I feel like there's other ways. Like, I can't kiss. Can I still receive kisses?
No.
No kisses.
What if she takes a carrot and dips it in the sauce and rubs it on her
And
lip?
rubs it like
And then you kiss her, then therefore kissing on the sauce.
No, it's like opposite ends of it's like same ends of a magnet. They repel each other. Question.
Interesting.
Yes, down in
Question.
front, Italian.
If we say no kissing,
Okay.
Mhm.
does that also pertain to our pets?
No kissing.
Then I take kissing.
But the pets, they lick, they don't kiss.
But you kiss
But
your
you
pets.
kiss.
Debate it
you
out
kiss
though.
I don't need to kiss Disco. She'll lick me and I'll get all the
Those are
kisses I want.
kisses.
Nah.
We call them
We call them
kisses.
kisses. She calls them licking the skin.
No, but you just called them kisses, which means they're kisses. So you can't have that.
Because I don't know what else to call them. Because we're humans.
Dang it.
I was on the fence, but the thought of my sweet boy Domino not getting to lick my nose is a bridge too far.
Yeah.
Didn't
People give
know.
the cutest kisses.
Didn't know where he was going up until
Corn.
he said O's.
Corn. Is making out equal kissing? Corn.
Yes.
Yes.
Making out
Yes.
is extreme kissing.
Yeah. It's
That's
kissing,
just
but
more
it's kissing.
kissing.
It's kissing level 2.
It's level 2.
Oh, you know what? Also for fun, you don't get Hershey kisses anymore.
No, those are kisses. You can't have them.
Can't have them.
God, and I
Thank
like
you, Robert.
kissable.
Bad
They had the
American
candy
chocolate
shell.
anyway.
Yeah, making out is competitive kissing.
Competitive. I never
It
gotten
sort of
an
is.
award.
It's
So, like,
competitive or cooperative depending on the relationship.
Is the
I see
award
that.
when someone kisses other parts?
Yes.
No kisses.
I'm taking kisses over sauce. Listen,
I take it back.
will miss
Yeah.
I will miss sauces. I will have days where I lament it. but I will still choose kisses.
Yeah, I think
Everything's
I
gonna
think
be
I'm
dry
choosing
as
kisses.
fuck.
Kissing doesn't mean sucking.
I like kisses.
I do too.
All right.
I guess
We
I'm
have
not
to
having
answer the
fun.
eternal question. What Muppet are we?
I don't think I know
there's
the
a-
Muppets
We've
well
done
enough.
this.
We did this before.
Yeah, but now we're going to do it off the cup. Steph?
I need a list of Muppets.
No, you don't. No, you're fine. That wasn't the question. Apparently, I fucked up the question. What's the question, bro?
You asked what Muppets we are.
Nah, I don't know, man. That's what he said.
I have a topic. If LORC did a Muppet version, yeah, which person would still be the human? Oh, that's the question.
Leland.
Oh.
Obviously.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
Leland is
what?
the human.
Leland would still be the human, for sure.
Why am
Yeah.
I the human? I don't want to be a fucking human.
Because you're the most deadpan of us.
Yeah. You're
What the fuck does that mean?
You're the best foil for the three of us.
Yeah, you're the best
You
straight man
use
out of
all
all of
these
us. which is
references, and
funny.
I don't understand.
Got him!
Deadpan,
Boom!
a foil.
Oh,
It was straight up, which is funny.
I get it because it was June.
Because it's July and we're in San Diego.
Oh yeah. Got him. Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I'm the time curry.
You're the time.
Time
I don't know. Was
Curry.
Tim Curry a homosexual? I always got the impression he was all things.
He's a transvestite from Transylvania.
Duh.
Transsexual.
Transsexual.
That's where he's from. That's not what he is.
That's true. That is literally in the
No,
song.
he literally says he's a
Yeah.
transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Transylvania.
Yeah.
That is accurate. Yeah.
Transsexual is the city. Transylvania is the country.
He's a confirmed bachelor, like that sex hound Paul Lind. That's
Paul
only for
Lind.
Anthony. These two don't know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Steph, who's Paul Lynn?
I don't know. I have to Google it. It's so
that the old guy?
Googling all the
He
time.
was old. Paul Lynn was a confirmed
Lynn.
bachelor from the 60s and 70s. He's an actor, comedian. He was the center square in the old.
Do the impression, Leland. That'll inform.
Have you
them.
ever watched American Dad?
No.
Either one of you? Roger, that is that he's doing an
Gotcha. Yep,
imitation
okay.
of Paul Lynn.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a very famous story that goes around Hollywood that another famous person who I don't remember for this particular story ran into Paul Lynn in a McDonald's line, and he was known to be a very huge anti-Semitic, racist alcoholic. And he was in the line, and they asked him like, "Oh, are you working on anything?" And I guess he turned and he was like, "Are the Jews still in Hollywood?" It's like, and
Jesus.
that's why he didn't work. It's like-
Jesus Christ.
How do you
was a
spell
very
his
good Roger,
name?
though.
Well, I have really
L-Y-N-N-E,
worked on my
I think.
Roger. Are you kidding? Like as much as I work on my Eartha Kitt, I work on my Roger.
Scott, how do we feel about David Dalsmachian
What?
as M. Bison?
What? That's a
honestly-
thing?
Honestly, best casting so far. Yes.
Oh, come on. You don't think the Asian and or white guy look kind of like their character design?
Noah Centineo has black hair.
He could dye it.
Granted. If you really
mean-
want to go into the lore of Street Fighter, yes, Ken Masters was born in America and has black hair and dyes his hair blonde, which is why he has black eyebrows.
I mean, look,
But
Johnny-
in Street
Johnny's-
Fighter 6, he is entirely blonde. So now the canon's kind of muddy.
I mean, here's the funny part: is that dude was supposed to be He-Man.
Noah Centineo?
What?
He was He-Man for about
oh.
a year. Yeah, 100%. And then
I thought
that
you were talking
movie.
about David.
No.
Dahl.
Noah. That movie fell through, and then the other one got made. But he was He-Man for like 2 years before he did Atom Smasher in Black Adam. So like he did the He-Man workout, and it never went anywhere. But also look at fucking Johnny Storm. He's wearing the worst blonde wig.
He is.
Like, and honestly, from what I've been told, he is the weak link in the four.
There had to be
Just
one.
like in the comics.
Yeah, but apparently the person we're gonna walk away from that movie
The
and be
Thing.
like, "Oh shit, fucking Invisible Woman.
Oh,
Vanessa Kirby
Fuck
is
yeah.
she gonna drop her mic on Hollywood and be like,
Good.
I'm here, bitches.
good.
Get
Good.
ready. Yeah.
About time.
Been
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
Street, like for the Street Fighter casting, whatever. Do what you want. 50 Cent is Balrog. Sure, why not?
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
You didn't
What?
see this?
You didn't see
No.
that? Yeah. They're
Oh.
looking at Cody Rhodes to be Guile. Sure, why not? Should be Alan Richardson since he is America's largest son, but you know. But
Yeah, no,
Cody Rhodes,
that's
actually be
absolutely.
but
He
Cody
might
Rhodes
actually be
literally
too big.
has an American flag tattooed on his neck, so make him
Yeah.
Guile.
I was like, honestly, Alan might be too big.
Have you seen what Guile looks like in Street Fighter 6? He's fucking huge.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He is
Have
modeled
they
after Alan Richardson.
Have they cast Cammy yet?
No,
Man, they should just have Kylie Minogue come back.
that would be really funny.
She still looks age appropriate.
She does, because Kylie Minogue is Orville Peck is
Orville
fucking.
Peck
Are you
is Vega.
serious?
The country singer Orville Peck, who always wears a mask, is Vega. And honestly,
That's
why
fucking
not?
funny.
It makes sense.
Let's look at all this casting concepts from a step back. Yes. Sure. Yes, absolutely.
Andrew
It's
Koji
all
as Ryu,
bonkers.
perfect casting right there.
That's great casting.
Yes.
That's just great casting.
Yeah.
And
I don't
he
know who
will
that
be
is.
from Warrior. Also, what's something he did recently?
I haven't
saw
seen him in anything else.
He's in something in the last year.
Ooh, he was in Snake Eyes. No,
Bullet
he should not be
Train.
allowed to act.
He was in Bullet Train. He was
He's in
I love
Bullet
Bullet
Train.
Boy
he's-
Killed
he was
World,
in
Snake
Bullet Train?
Eyes.
Boy-
Yeah,
was he the non-famous
Kimura.
person in Bullet Train? Because that movie is chock full of famous
Yeah,
people.
there's a lot of people in that. Who was Kimura in Bullet Train?
I gotta
Was
find out.
that the
Zazie
son?
Beetz in Bullet Train, or am I making that up?
Yeah,
No,
I
she
think
was.
so.
She was in the suit.
Was
Yeah.
she?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
one of
Bullet
the-
Train is so fucking
Bullet
good.
It's a
Train
good
is such a
movie.
good
Fun.
fucking movie.
I
Dude.
watched that again
enjoyed the
last year
shit out
just
of
to
that.
have it
I
on
kind
when
of
I
want to
was
watch it again right
working.
now.
It's a good movie.
Did you
It's
see
great.
Did you see the short casting for fucking? Oh, he was Storm Shadow. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see the short casting, Jordan, for Bond?
Yeah, two of them don't
Terrible.
make any sense. Tom Holland, too
Terrible.
young looking. He just doesn't work.
Terrible.
Jacob Elordi, too fucking tall to be a spy. He is too
I don't know who
goddamn
the
tall.
motherfucker is. I only knew Tom Holland on the list, and I was like,
Frankenstein and Guillermo's Frankenstein.
oh yeah, no, that dude too tall.
Yeah, he's too fucking tall. He's Elvis
He's
in
too
the
tall.
other Elvis
He can't
movie.
be in that.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
Yeah,
dark.
you can't
Elvis
be
movie.
you can't be too tall and be Bond. That's
Yeah.
just not right.
I forgot who the other two guys are.
It don't matter. They were all bad choices.
Holland is too sweet of a boy
Yeah,
still
no, he's not. He's not
to
Bond.
believe that he is a womanizing spy.
I think he's pushing 30.
Yes,
He-
he's like
oh.
28.
Oh no, he's in his late 20s.
I'm just saying, like,
Let's put him out to pasture, everybody.
oh, my buddy got on Spider-Man. He leaves. He leaves in a couple weeks to go film Spider-Man
Oh,
for the
nice.
next 6 months.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Off podcast, I know things. It's like,
Yay. Sounds
it doesn't matter. It's a Marvel movie. The script they turned in will not be the script that's filmed.
Yeah,
so
that's
it doesn't
fine.
fucking matter.
Everybody slip into Leland's DMs. Get the deets.
Don't. Please don't.
Yeah, don't do that. He
Slip
doesn't like
into
that.
his DMs.
He failed as Nathan Drake. Yeah. That movie.
That movie was not his fault. That movie was Sony's fault.
I enjoyed it as far as if
I
you
had
take,
fun
if you
with
take the Uncharted element out of it. I was like, what's a fun adventure? But
Yeah.
when the moment you go, oh yeah, but it's supposed to be Uncharted, you're like, no.
I didn't have issues. I also felt it as a ride, so I had a great time.
I had fun with it.
The movie was fine. It was totally fine. And that's
Didn't
the
know
problem.
Antonio Banderas was in it. I like when he rolls up and shit.
Like,
Oh.
Was he in it?
Yeah, he was the bad
yeah.
guy.
I really
I know I
wish.
saw that movie.
I really wish they kind of stuck to their own original story and actually explained like a better way how Nate met Sully. But this is what we got.
That was
apparently.
disappointing.
Like it
Oh.
should have been something different.
Look, I didn't know that Antonio Banderas was going to roll up in that last Indiana Jones movie, and fuck, did that man give a performance? Like I sat there, I was like, he rolled up. I leaned over to Scott. I was like, is that Antonio Banderas?
Spoilers.
I was like, he sounds like the Nasonex B, but I don't know.
He's the next beat.
It could be Hank Azaria. We don't know.
Here's the shitty part. Motherfucker's on the poster, and I still didn't recognize him.
Wow,
he-
what's going on with Antonio Banderas?
But he looks
got
like
old.
Antonio Banderas.
He had a full beard. He's all gray.
But he looks like Antonio Banderas.
What I'm saying is, I think it's time for another Zorro movie with Antonio Banderas where he
Steph.
teaches, like, I don't know, Diego Luna how to be Zorro. I don't
Steph,
fucking know.
Look up Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny, Antonio Banderas, and tell me that's not just Antonio Banderas. Also, I agree, there should be a new Zorro movie, but instead of a fencing saber, he should use an exploding hammer.
Yeah, it just looks like it just looks like him,
Thor?
Yes,
but
Anthony.
older.
Why?
Because in Mexico, there's a specific city in Mexico where they have the Exploding Hammer Festival, which is exactly what
we
it
talked about
sounds
this.
like. They
Dude,
take
we're gonna
sledgehammers, they put an explosive on it,
Explosive,
and hit the
and then they
ground to
fucking
create
hit the ground.
explosions.
We're
This
gonna
is
watch
just what they
someone
do.
fucking die, and
I
then
mean,
probably have their arms blasted off,
Yes,
and we're gonna
it
be
happens
in the
constantly at
sun,
this festival.
just wiping our face of the dirt that just flew everywhere. It's gonna be great.
Okay, so far, let's count it. So far, LoRC
60
needs to
injuries
go.
in 1 year from one festival.
Wow.
There are 2 festivals we need to do this year. Oh, and they're all about me. So we'll go to Mexico and my 8%
we
roots.
just missed the Exploding Festival this year.
That's all right, next year.
Next year.
And then
2026.
But October Highlander Fest is still coming. You guys come
Which has-
up. We'll
Which has
all wear.
almost has a 99% fatality.
We'll all wear kilts, and we'll all get drunk and eat like really good food and watch big burly redheaded men throw logs.
Down. Honestly, sounds like fun.
Fun.
I want to drink some of this Scottish warm beer.
Oh man, I just don't like warm beer in general.
What is that called?
What if it's cold?
Well, then I'll drink cold beer.
No. If it's cold there, so you drink something warm to warm yourself up. Make it
Oh,
warm
it's
beer.
it's October. It's not going to be cold in Chatsworth.
I think what I'm talking about is based off of a bit by Jay Moore,
Maybe.
who in a stand-up special was talking about him going to Scotland and he drank hot beer.
Sure. It's cold there like 85% of the time from what I gather.
That's why they drink hot
Oh
beer.
my God. I swear to God. I was like, maybe I'll move there. I was like, after Anthony buys me my 12 by 12 inch plot, I can build a whole house there. Seriously,
It's a
don't buy
tall
that.
stool.
Don't fucking buy that. Give me the
Don't
money.
you tell me what to do.
I'm
Don't
telling
you
what to
spoil
do.
your birthday.
Steph, what are you looking up?
I'm look. I don't know if I'm looking up the right thing.
What?
Antonio
Isn't it
Banderas. He's an old Latino man.
Oh no, I did see that already. That I saw, and maybe it's just me, but he's very much in some cases giving off Pedro Pascal vibes from The Last of Us in here. It's that rugged white gray hair and then a very stern look.
Older Hispanic.
Yes.
But you'd still let him tongue punch your asshole.
Definitely.
Yes. That's a zaddy.
That's zaddy all the way.
That's
That's big
zaddy.
zaddy energy.
Does a tongue punch count as a kiss?
No, go up in the chat earlier when I said kisses depend on where they're located. It changes.
I'm sorry. I have never heard that term, and I will never forget it. Like it is quickly been just seared in my brain.
I had to try and wake up chat.
Oh,
Let me see this. Wait, what is the festival though? What is it called?
it's the Highland Festival. It's a Scottish festival where they do their like Scottish Olympics, which is basically a lot of people,
Is
big
it
muscular redheaded, throwing logs.
Is that the same as the Seaside Highland Games that's in Ventura?
Yes, that is probably the same thing.
Okay. October 11th and 12th. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Finally,
Tickets
a
went
reason
on
to go to
sale
Ventura.
today.
Oh, they went on sale today. I'm sure it's not going to sell out.
Sorry, online registration is closed. Thank you for visiting. Online registration campaign is closed.
That's fine.
There's more Scots in the valley than you thought.
They would have had a 3-legged race, a beanbag toss. You could build castles from
3-legged race, just one
colorful
person.
handmade blocks.
Yeah,
You could learn
I was
about
trying. I was like, I got this. I got this. But so is the
Scottish
beanbag
dance
toss.
steps. We could do an archaeology. What is it? Archaeological dig for Scottish treasure. Sword fighting.
It just keeps getting better.
That's what it says.
Are you sure this isn't Pride?
We also get a clan passport, and then we get stamped.
I don't
at
know if
all
I want
the
a clan
places we go.
passport.
Yeah. I don't know.
No,
It's
that's
okay.
a good point.
No. Our clans are better. We're not racist, and we wear kilts.
The only race they hate are the English. Leland, I will totally come with you to this. Count
Well,
count
guess
me
I'm
as a
dick
plus
flapping
one
around.
if you need me.
Apparently, you get some live
Yes, you
music.
can. Braveheart did it.
What is it? You get live music from the bagpipe rock band. Stand easy.
Leland, I'm out. I'm not going anymore.
Why bagpipes? Did you
But they
stupidly
were-
assume that there was no
they-
bagpipes at
but
a Scottish
Anthony-
festival?
Yes.
Anthony,
You want to deny the
What?
song of his people?
What, Stephanie?
John McLean Allen has appeared playing bagpipes in numerous feature films.
Numerous feature films.
Yeah. Like
John
Million
McLean
Dollar
Adams.
Baby,
Look,
Million
if you're
Dollar
not,
Baby, Austin Powers 2,
Austin Powers
West
2.
Wing? Primary Colors, among so many things.
So
If you
many
know- if-
things.
if your second word after John isn't Cena, I'm not interested.
I've only seen one of those things, Steph.
Austin Powers
was
2.
it Austin Powers 2?
The
Yeah, of
Spy Who
course.
Shagged Me.
I'm not gonna lie.
Not a good movie.
The
Yeah,
That's
other
my
day,
favorite one of the three.
Oh no!
It is the best.
wait,
Now
which
that I'm
one?
Scottish, I find Fat Bastard to be very offensive.
He's the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. But
He'll leave a rosebud for you.
I like
I
1 and
still
3.
don't 100% know what that means. And I
It's a
don't
little.
want to know. I don't want to know.
When
No, I don't want to know.
It's
you
something
don't.
it's something you tongue hit. Is that what you said?
No.
Tongue punch?
You don't know. That's not what you want to do. It's essentially a
Listen, I'm
dingleberry,
not going to
isn't
judge
it not?
anyone who wants to tongue punch it, but
What?
oh my god, Steph, what?
You could watch sheep herding at this festival.
And
I
then
don't
they
know, I
fuck
just-
them.
Yeah. Okay, I got to the end. I just didn't know what other surprises there would be. Go on.
That's the surprise.
That's the showstopper.
The sheep herding.
fucking McLeod
see-
comes out there, as is tradition. I couldn't think of a stereotypical Scottish name. All I wanted to do was Irish names. What is a stereotypical Scottish name?
McLeod?
Seamus is
No, but like a
Irish
first name. Like if you say Irish, I think of like Liam. Like Simon. Like I think of a lot of Irish names. Right? Scottish names I don't.
Gerard.
Drew.
Google.
John McLeod.
I guess it's the Mick whatever finishes it. Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck is
No,
Xavier's
Liam is
first name?
Scottish as well. Great.
Let's see. Scottish names for
Xavier
boys. This
Woods?
is just a random thing.
Austin Creed?
There's Alice Dare.
Alistair?
Alistair.
Alice
Oh,
Dare.
Angus. That's
Angus.
what-
Angus.
Yes.
Angus. There it is.
Fergus.
Bayard.
Fergus.
Bayard.
Baird.
Bayard.
Baird.
Bayard. Calum. Campbell. Douglas.
Dougal.
Hamish.
Dougal.
Dougal.
Duncan.
Dougal McLeod.
Duncan.
Dun-
That's a solid name. I like
Duncan.
that name.
Duncan.
Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Duncan.
name.
Evander. Evander.
Oh yeah,
Holyfield.
not Scottish.
You
Fergus.
don't know.
Fergus.
Fergus.
Ferguson.
Fraser.
Fraser.
Fraser?
Yeah.
Grame. Graeme. Graeme.
Graham.
Hamish.
Yeah. Hamish.
Hamish in the
Hamish,
chat.
yeah.
I forget. Is it Ivor or Ivor? Ivor.
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 Ivor. Kelso.
Ooh,
That's fine.
Wallace, that's a good one. Ooh,
Kester.
Lennox. Can I change my name to Lennox? Lennox Pierce?
Lennox Pierce. Oh, dude, that's the name of a
Isn't
main
Lennox
character.
an electronic?
It's Lennox Pierce.
No, I don't want to change my name to Electronic.
Pierce.
No,
Lennox
isn't Lennox
Pierce.
an? Isn't
Is
that
it?
an electronic? Linux.
Any,
Oh,
any
you're
Linux.
thinking Linux.
Linux. Okay, Linux.
A
Malcolm.
little penguin OS.
Ooh, Malcolm. Malcolm's a good name.
Malcolm.
Malcolm
That's
McDowell.
fine.
Robon.
Robon.
Robin?
Robon?
Robon.
Tis I.
Uh,
Robon.
Ruskin. Ruskin.
Ruskin
Cabin?
Day.
Teague.
T- like,
Teague
Teague.
or Teague. Teague. Wiley. Ooh, top
Teague.
Scottish names.
You
Finley.
did the list.
Finley.
You did the list already.
Finn.
Ooh, Finn.
I've met a couple Finns.
Oh,
Finley.
yeah, CSI.
Lewis. Lachlan. I hear Lachlan. Yeah,
Lachlan.
Lachlan. Lachlan. Brody. Bonnie.
Brody.
Blair.
Brody.
Blair. They're interesting. Cottage boy baby names.
What was the one we
Alistar.
liked?
Lennox.
Oh, there's a list. Oh,
Lennox
well, I can't
Pierce?
see it.
Was that it?
Lennox Pierce.
It's good.
Yeah.
I think there was a
That's my-
different one we liked
That's
better.
my
But
alter ego. Duncan.
Duncan
There was
Pierce.
There was a list that said Scottish baby names to avoid, but there's no list. It just shows a picture
Don't
of like
avoid
They're
any
all
names.
good.
Old.
They're all bangers. There are none to avoid.
Yeah. Fantasy Scottish
Don't need to go into the
Gaelic
fantasy.
boy
Yeah.
names.
We're good.
I don't
Um,
You
know.
guys know
No, I-
who...
Bowie.
Have you guys heard of the
Bowie.
Liver King?
I am vaguely familiar and only recently so.
Is that because I
Yeah.
drink?
No. I,
Oh.
I bring it up because I heard someone once describe the Liver King as a
Oh,
as a dwarf
Was it-
hunter from WoW.
Dwarf
Adore-
Hunter?
they
What?
have a an untold doc of him on Amazon or on Netflix.
Netflix,
I think
yeah.
I started to watch it and I was like, dude, who the fuck is this guy? He's like a meat man.
He's a multi-millionaire who decided, you know what? I take a lot of steroids, but I'm gonna tell people that I'm all natty, baby, and I got it. I got this physique by eating raw meats and raw materials.
A meat man.
Yeah, and he
And
wants to fight Joe Rogan.
He wants to fight Joe
Yeah, I
Rogan
heard about
so
that.
bad that he got arrested
about
for
that.
it for stalking.
I mean,
Yeah,
I-
I heard about that.
yeah, he's a crazy person
yeah.
who is
he's
also
scary.
multi-millionaire for some reason.
I mean, that's
Not
because you can
worth
afford.
your time.
He's a meat man.
Yep.
I
And this man had the gall to say that he was not taking steroids. It's like,
Yeah, look
bro,
at his body, dude.
we can,
I'll send
we
a
have
picture.
eyes. Like,
Like we're
your
not stupid.
skin
There's no
is
way.
red.
He's like just if a muscle could be an object, he's just a walking muscle. He's just
If a muscle could be a person.
yes. I will stick to that word to that. It's a meat man holding meat.
Yeah, raw meat that he just
Big
eats.
meaty men slapping meat.
Exactly.
I posted in the group chat, Leland. Go look. So you
Happy
can see what
Pride.
we're talking about. It's just a meat man. Dude, his veins got veins.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's not an AI person,
No, that is
No,
an
that's a
actual man.
real dude.
huh?
Mind you, steroids.
Later.
I don't like that at all.
And he was trying
Neither
to
does Brento.
pretend like he wasn't on steroids.
Fucking I don't know, man. Shit's
But
wild.
that liver he's holding, he will eat that whole thing raw. And that's just what he does.
It's upsetting.
I'm sure he has the worst poops.
Right? I don't think he eats his green.
That's
His,
probably
his,
fucked up
his
stomach,
parts are
honestly.
toxic.
Nah, I mean,
All right, I think when we've got
lot
to
of
the
protein,
end of
bro.
the show, we start talking about constipation. It's time to wrap up.
That's how we started the conversation.
That was not on air.
Oh,
fair
good point. Good point.
That's how we know we've naturally come to the end.
We've naturally come around to a full circle. We
Full
referenced
circle.
pre-podcast stuff.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. You're all fantastic human beings. We love you very much. If you would like to participate in any kind of interaction with us, we are on the social medias. You can find us by searching LORC Podcast or League of Ridiculous Conversations. Everybody,
Oh, did he just break?
we are at episode 399.
That is true.
Next week is our 400th official episode.
That is true.
It's gonna be a good time. We got some plans. Absolutely, please be sharing what we got going on. Let's make 400 a big ass party. Let's hit new record numbers out there in the chat. Wake everyone up. All previous LORC members. Let's fill up the room and have a fucking party next week. Share our social media posts, please. And let's get that activity going in the Discord. We got a free Discord for everybody. Link is in the chat. Links available if you hit us up on the social medias. If you happen to be catching this later on in Twitch or on our YouTube channel, which posts a week after airing. All our archived episodes are over there. If you happen to just be catching up to us, jump on that Discord. These amazing people watching us tonight, participating in chat, contributing so much are in the Discord, and that community is, once again, fantastic. I love them so much. Get on that Discord. It's a great time. Discord, social medias, YouTube. That's about it. You can find me over on social medias at Spooky the 13th. And you can find the rest of us at...
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. I mostly just post on Blue Sky. It's JordanIsABear.BlueSky, bsky.social. I think that's what it is. Anyway, Leland, where can people find you on the internet?
You could find me at Leland Pierce Art on Instagram and Facebook. I started a new art thing today. I'm trying to challenge myself. I'm going to do I'm going to try to do a month of I spun a wheel for characters and I spun a wheel for art styles, and I'm drawing. I let the wheel decide what I was going to draw. Yep.
Break the deal. Face the wheel.
There's some interesting things coming up. One of them I put on the wheel is draw a real friend in an art style. So
I guess
it only came up. I only came up twice, so I'll pick and choose which one of you three gets to do it.
Well, we haven't been in
I
Disneyland
wonder
together
what are
yet.
the options?
Yeah, there's only 2 friends on this podcast, so...
Well, let me see. Hold on. Draw a real friend in the style of Rick and Morty.
What's the other one?
You have to do both of them in style of Rick and Morty. That's too fucking good to
We're
pass.
both in the ship.
Oh, the ship! The ship!
Oh, wait, no, that means I'm going to be Rick. I don't want to be Rick.
The other one I pulled was real friend drawn in the Star Trek Lower Deck style.
That'd be great. I love that.
That was probably more Anthony.
Yeah.
I still got a Steph I drew as a boat. I just haven't sent it to her yet.
Post
It's
it.
exciting.
I just forgot that I did it until like right now. Anyway, so I'm doing that this month. The first one
That
was up
sounds
today
fun.
was draw a Doctor Who character in the style of Gravity Falls. I think I did pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it looks
personally.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did,
Tomorrow's is wild. It's like-
Give us one of them.
well, I did. I gave you 2 of them.
No, give us one of the wheels for tomorrow.
Oh, well, no, there's
Just
only
a
the
little
one.
teaser. But there's 2 wheels, right?
Well, oh yeah, Care Bears.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Now, what's the
Oh.
other one?
in the style of the Care Bears.
Little
in
tease
the
for
style
everybody.
of the
Wait,
Care Bears.
has
in,
this.
in the style of a Care Bear.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Little something for everyone. And Stephanie, where can they find you?
You can find me online at Stephanoids. That's STEPHUHNOIDS. I post shit.
Nice.
That's all.
I just want to throw out there, everybody, I've been randomly listening to old episodes of this podcast,
Aw.
and it turns out we've always been great. I've literally been randomly just like spinning through the Spotify and picking stuff. I've not been disappointed yet. I almost thought I was going to find a mid-episode today. Nope. Steph talked about dudes rubbing their dicks on her on the dance floor, and we're talking about prom, Steph.
Oh,
with special
yeah.
guest. Yeah, she remembers.
I remember.
I remember.
Did I state like it's all nice that we're all together? We know everyone.
What's
Who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
Whose
Who
dick
are
is that?
you?
So
It's all fun and games until someone got a dick in your mouth.
Oh no.
So check out them old archives, everybody. 400 is
Aw.
going to be a blast. We can't wait to see you next week. Let's make it a big party. Let's make it a big celebration. Not for just the four of us,
Yeah.
but for the entire community, everyone out there. We wouldn't be at 400 without the support, the participation, and the just love and affection from everyone out there. So next week, let's do it big. Let's have a really good time. Let's get a little too tipsy, and let's just make one for memories. All right. Thank you, everyone, tonight. Thank you to chat. Thank you to the lurkers. Thank you, everyone. We can't wait to see you next week. Until then, we love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.